Hi everyone, welcome to Rock Your Foundation. My name is Jody Stein. Come on in, say hello, tell me where you're joining from. If you no longer see the red live button, just comment #replay so I can come back and thank you for watching. I'm going to show you an easy eye look today with palette number 6. This is a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. It's basically it's gonna be your go-to palette that you reach for every single morning because you can create more of a neutral look. You can spice it up and create more of a glammed up look. I'm kind of doing an in-between look today. I'm using 3 of the shadows. I'm using the light brown, burgundy, and then the gold. So let's get started. The first color I'm going to start with is called Enthralled. That is the light brown shade, and I'm just going to use that as a transition. But I forgot to clean my brush off here. Oh, I'll just wipe it on my towel. Okay, so we're going to grab the light brown and we're just going to pop that in all over my lid and bring it up close to the brow, but leave a little bit of space. Hi, thank you. How are you, Cornell? So I'm just sweeping that up and just leaving that little bit of space between the brow and the eyeshadow. But you want, if you have a lot of space like I do, you want to be bringing that shadow up, and I never used to do that. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I promise you your eye makeup will look so much better and it's going to really open your eyes up. And when your eyes are open, you're going to be able to tell that you have eyeshadow on. Hi, Sue. Thanks for hopping on. How are you? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I've been live. I don't think I went live. I don't think I went live on Friday. And I typically haven't been going live on the weekends. So there is that. Okay, so there is the first color. The second color, I am doing good. It's a little cold where we're at, but I'm doing good. I'm going to take the second color, and that is the burgundy shade, which is called Blazing. It is a matte burgundy color. It's gorgeous for fall. So I tend to really grab this palette a lot when I have prom makeovers, any kind of like a school dance, homecoming, snowball. I helped out my friend on Friday. She needed help doing some wedding makeup on Friday morning, and this is the only palette I used, and I think I had 5. I think I had 5 makeovers on Friday morning, and I only used this palette because it's just that good. You can use it. Like I said, you can use it for an everyday look. You can use it for a more glammed up look. All right, so we're just going to blend that all. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more of that blazing color, and I'm just going to sweep it underneath my lower lash line. So if you read the title of this video, this is the last day that you can grab a free twisted mascara with any order that is $60 or more. I highly recommend grabbing my foundation bundle because you're just going to get your foundation products, your primer, a brush, and you can add on a setting powder. You could add on this eyeshadow palette. You'll also receive free shipping right to your doorstep. All right, so I'm just grabbing that gold and I'm putting it right in the inner part of my eye. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that brush. Thank you. Yeah, it really does. And once I get foundation and mascara on and a lip color, it just pulls it all together. So I'm just kind of blending that so there's just like a seamless appearance and no harsh lines. All right, I'm gonna move you guys up just a little bit. Hang on one second. Hi Lorraine, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go, oh, first I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna go in with my lash primer. Who curls their lashes? I usually forget this step, but it does make a huge difference. So if you have never tried it, try it and let me know what you think. All right, I need to add a little bit of that gold right here, just to match my other eye. Okay, so you can see I got a little bit more down, but that's why I did my eyes first, because I'm gonna do concealer and foundation, and it's just gonna sweep all of that away. So now I'm going in with a coat of lash primer. Lash primer helps condition your natural lashes. It will help your mascara kind of grip to your lashes and stay on all day. And it's going to help your lashes appear more full and longer. And now we're going to go in with, yeah, I usually forget that step. So I usually just have to have it right in front of me. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Twisted Mascara. I've experimented. I've done the small one first, then the larger one. Today, I'm going to just go in with that bigger one. And then we're gonna finish it off with the small one. Just experiment with it and see what works best for you. So this mascara is so good because it has the two wands. The bigger wand is going to give you fullness and separation. And then the smaller wand is going to give you the length. And it's also going to reach all of those little baby lashes that you didn't even know you had. Oh, Cornell, I appreciate that. Thank you. What is the time? What's the time difference for us? It is about... It's almost 2 p.m. where I'm at in the States. So I'm always curious to know what the time difference is for us. Do you have palette 6? I'm assuming you probably do. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that smaller wand. So you have the baby wand, and now we're going to lengthen my lashes. Get all of the lashes that are in the inner corner. And if you get mascara on your eyeshadow, don't panic, just let it dry, and then it'll just, you'll be able to remove it with a Q-tip, or my favorite way to remove it is by using a spoolie, just to get it off of the eyeshadow. Okay, so you can really get into those lower lashes with this baby wand. It is 8:15. Nice. So you're probably getting ready. You're like doing bedtime stuff probably. Unless you're a night owl. I am super happy you caught me live too. It makes it so much easier to do a video when you have someone to talk to. All right, so there is the two wands that I did. I'm gonna go back in with the big wand now, and we are just going to get another good coat. I feel like brows and lashes are the two things that I spend the most time on. And if you have watched me, you've probably heard me say that before, but they are pretty much the focal point of your face and the two things that I notice first on someone. So I really like to spend the time on my lashes and my brows. Okay. So there you go. There is the Twisted Mascara, which you can get free today. Today is the final day. It ends at midnight. with any order that totals $60, it will just automatically be added to your shopping cart, and you'll get to try this amazing mascara. All right, let's move on. We can put this away. Let's move on to my spray foundation. I have my primer on. We have 3 different primers to choose from. We have the mattifying, which is hands down my favorite. We have hydrating, which I will use come like January, February, when it's like really, really cold out, and I just need, my skin will just need that extra hydration. And then we have the traditional Glorious Face primer, which is also good. All of these, you can't go wrong with any one of them, but if you do need a recommendation of which one is best for your skin, I can help you with that. So just let me know if you do need help. But I like to let my primer set at least 5 minutes before I do anything with my foundation. It'll just be able to absorb into your skin. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do my concealer. So this is a brand new concealer. It is the Skin Solution Concealer. It has vitamins in it, so it's gonna be really good for your skin. It has caffeine, which is going to wake up your underneath your eyes. And a little bit goes a long, long way. So I'm gonna show you how to use a concealer if you have more mature skin. If you are in your 40s, which I am, you don't need a lot of concealer because this blends out so much, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna do one eye. I'm gonna do a little bit here. That's all I'm gonna do. And that's honestly probably too much, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, and we are just going to tap and blend. And we're gonna bring it up. And so instead of putting a bunch of concealer right here underneath your eye, or where we all tend to have more fine lines, you are just gonna put it right on the top of your cheekbone, and you're gonna blend it up. And then we're gonna go on the inner part. So the shades I'm using, foundation shade is Chiffon, and then the concealer shade I am using is Organza. I typically use Scarlet, but I just wanted to try 2 shades lighter than my foundation shade. And I need to grab a Q-tip because I got a little bit of mascara right here. Okay. I do have the Scarlet upstairs, so I probably should try it just to see how bright it is. If you're really wanting to brighten up underneath your eye, I would suggest 3 shades lighter than your foundation shade. If you are new to concealer, I would just do maybe 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation shade. So I'm gonna pin my hair back here. But do you guys see the difference? All right, so let's do this part. Now this concealer is not available right now. It will be available October 1st on my website. So just those 2 little, or just 3 little dots, and then you are just going to blend it with your damp beauty blender. Now you can use your foundation brush. I feel like I get better results with this damp beauty blender, but if you are in a hurry and you don't have time to mess with getting your beauty blender wet and all of that jazz, just go ahead and use your foundation brush. And I really want to get into that inner corner here. And then you're going to be able to clean up your the edge of your shadow as well. Hi Karen, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. I was just thinking about you the other day. Okay. So there is the brand new concealer, Less is More. Less is more. If you get too much on, I think it's going to be hard to blend out and you're not going to be very happy with it. All right, now we're going to go in with my spray foundation, and I am going to grab my kabuki brush. We're going to spray it right here. You want to get close to the brush so you don't have a lot of overspray. Yeah, try with a beauty blender and see what you think. I'm actually going to try Scarlet too here pretty soon. Just see if I think that's going to be really pretty. So spray it right on the brush. You won't have a lot of overspray then. And you're going to stipple it into your skin. And yes, I am using the shade Chiffon. And then you can just kind of go over that line where you put the concealer. So it just all looks smooth and seamless. Okay, I don't need a lot of product on my forehead, so I just basically use what is on the brush already. But if you do need more coverage, just go ahead and give yourself another spray or two. Again, it's buildable, but I always say start out with less because you might just need less product, and that will save you money in the long run too, because you're going to be using less product. And I also have found that with a really good skincare regimen, morning and night, I have been using less foundation products just because I don't need as much coverage. I just don't need it. Okay, so there is that. Let's set everything in place with some setting powder. And I'm just going to use my same kabuki brush here. And we're going to tap and blend. And you really want to make sure you're setting that concealer area so it doesn't crease underneath your eye. And then I just kind of blend it out. Okay, I'm gonna go in with I'm actually gonna go in with a pressed powder. This is the color Chenille, and that's what I'm gonna use to contour with. Let's see, what brush am I gonna use here? I'm just gonna use like a big, it's kind of a tapered brush, but it's just a larger powder brush, and that is what I'm gonna use. Just gonna sculpt out those cheekbones. Yes, that's why I was thinking about you, Karen, the other day, is because I was missing you. And I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is safe and healthy. All right, so I'm not going to dip back into that pressed powder. I'm just going to take what is on the brush, and we're going to go just around my forehead area. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm going to do for a contour today. Chenille pressed powder. And now we're going to do some blush, I think. I'm just going to use Sisterly because it's an absolutely gorgeous color. I'm going to use the same brush I just did with the pressed powder. And we're just going to tap that right on the apples of my cheeks. Okay. Then we're going to go in with some iridescent. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go in with my cream to powder stick. So, put this brush away. Iridescent is such a pretty luminizer. It just gives you like that healthy, youthful glow. Okay. I'm going to set everything in place with some setting spray. And then I'm just going to go in with that beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of press everything into my skin. That's going to take away the powder residue and just give you that flawless appearance. All right, let's do a fun lip. I'm going to take this hair clip out. Let's do a fun lip. I'm going to do some cream to powder lipsticks. And I'm going to layer them. I'm going to use the shade Koi. And I'm also going to use this brown shade. That's not the one I want. Okay. Nope, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay, I'm going to use the shades Complicated and Koi. We're gonna layer these two together. I believe these are still available on my website. Yes, you're welcome. I do that trick a lot, and it really just kind of melts the pressed powder and the setting powder. Just kind of melts it into your skin. So give that a try as well. All right, I'm gonna use a lip liner that is not available on my website, but you can just grab, if you have a brown, like a light shade brown of eyeliner or a lip pencil, you can use that. This is called Prim. It was my favorite on my website, but it's no longer available. But any brown, any light brown eyeliner or lip pencil will work. Thank you, Cornell. You're so sweet. Okay, this just kind of helps make my lips more symmetrical because I do have crooked lips. So I do like to use a lip liner just to even everything out. And then it also will help your lipstick to stay in place. So the first shade I'm going to use is, I'm going to show you guys this. It is a powder. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a powder. And as soon as you put it on your lips, it just transforms into a cream. It's the coolest thing ever. I don't understand the technology behind it, but I love it. And this shade has a little bit of a shimmer to it. that's pretty all on its own. But I do like to do more of ombre lips on myself. I just feel I have very small lips, and it helps them make them look more full, which I'm all about. Okay, so then this shade is called Koi. It is a matte peach color. I'd like to see how they do the eyebrows. You'd like to see how I do my eyebrows, or I guess I'm not understanding what that comment was. I used the brow palette today on my brows, and I took a little bit of extra time with them. So I'm sticking with that in the middle. And then I'm just going to lightly blend out the edges. Hi, Camille. Oh, hi, Camille. Okay, I can definitely do my brows tomorrow. And like I said, I used the brow palette today. And I think this is still available in the shade medium on my website, which is, this is the palette that I use, which is the shade medium. I have to check. That is a really pretty lip color, and I love that combination. So again, I use the shade Complicated. This is Complicated. And then this is the shade Koi. They look gorgeous together. I love them. I like doing that. And there you guys go. There is my look for the day. I used palette 6 on my eyes. I used the shade, this shade, the cranberry shade, and then the gold, more of the metallic shade. I used my foundation bundle. And if you need to get color match for any of those products, just let me know. I just got on here so I didn't see you put on your eyeshadow. Yes, I will be posting, thank you, Camille, I appreciate that. I will be posting this video when I hop off so you can catch the replay. So you just need to come back and you can see how I do my eyeshadow. I had this eye done, but I did this eye on camera. It is the best brow palette. It does stay all day. So, hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I can do my brows for you tomorrow, Camille. If you're interested, just make sure you come back. I try to go live early in the afternoon, but sometimes it varies. But if you want to see the eyeshadow, just catch the replay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.